Guys, good afternoon. Today is 14th of March 2018 and right now it's about 1:23. So how are you guys? What are you doing? How are the trades? Of course, the market is absolutely random. It doesn't have a direction. It actually, like if you look into it, it took a resistance yesterday itself from the pivot point. Let me just apply pivot point, but then from there we'll be able to see more clearly that how market took a resistance yesterday. If you remember yesterday, I said if it is falling, if it is going up, then it has a very limited upside. But if it falls, it has, support way far below. If you remember my words yesterday, right? And I told you not to short till it goes below, RSI goes below. And the moment RSI goes below, it had a huge fall, right? And that fall is still continuing, right? Now see, let me just explain you what's happening right now. So in the morning, the first candle opened below the 10 moving 50 moving average. Second candle took a support from R1, went up, S1 and went up, and again it experienced a resistance. This is where it experienced a resistance, and see after that it fell. And a little support that it's finding is at the pivot point, right? Now let's see what happens. It has tried to cross the barriers, on the head with volumes, but then it came down. Let me take you to 5 minutes and fine tune it. So in 5 minutes, Nifty with a great gusto and momentum went up and experienced a resistance, came down, right? So now Nifty is in a very narrow channel. Nifty is trying to overcome the barrier in 5 minutes, which is in the form of 200 moving average. And in 15 minutes, the barrier is little far away and it's trying to take a support. That means there is complete indecisiveness in the market, right? Market is not sure which direction should it go, right? So what I wanted to do here was take you to the option chain, and we will see what's happening in the option chain. There's a huge call writing at the level of 10,400. You can see that, right? At the level of 10,400, there's a huge call writing happening at this point. You can see this. It is a huge call writing happening. That means under no circumstances, I can't say it's 100%, because if the momentum comes and the volumes come, then there is a possibility for it to go up, right? It doesn't look to be heading up. But at the same time, if I look on the bottom side, the the put option is having unwinding, and there is no, even at this level here is unwinding. There is level below is also unwinding, and there is no put writing, not much put writing happening here. And I don't know how much, nowadays I feel, even option chain doesn't give you good idea about what's going to happen in the Nifty. So Nifty is struggling. Nifty is definitely struggling. So some of the trades that I had in mind today, and we did today, and but they were, like, to me, GSW still looked very good, right? But the moment it broke its morning range, it did not sustain itself much. Why? Because Nifty had no strength today. Nifty had no strength. Had Nifty supported, this would have been a beautiful trade today. Another trade that we did was Castrol. It came up with huge momentum, but then again, momentum died completely. Another stock that I was watching was Adani Enterprises. Adani Enterprises, right? So this was one stock that looked good to me in the morning, but after that, now it seems to be looking positive to me. Now it's kind of looking to me positive. Let's see what may happen. Let's see what may happen. Does it take a support, honor the support, and when goes up or not? So it all depends upon the mindset of Nifty. Will Nifty be able to cross this barrier or not, right? If Nifty can cross the barrier and doesn't experience resistance, then there's a good possibility for it to come down. But this line, can you see this S1? This is becoming a huge support for Nifty right now. Okay, so let's see, some of the, like, we did Oberoi Reality yesterday, but today it is also having a little bit of profit booking. One of the trade that I can talk to you about is if HEG, if HEG goes above 2800, I mean 28, above this point, above this pivot point, there will be a good opportunity for us to buy into HEG about just above 2815. If it goes, then there is a good opportunity for us to buy in HEG, right? And as all the other stocks, even there is a bit of profit booking in CUB as well. So see, I think there are days when one should stay out, when one should stay out of the market, and today one of those days. Today is one of those days because there is nothing happening in the market, right? So Jufic Bio, I'll wait for it to give me a support. When I get a support, I may look for an entry. But right now there is no support, there is no trade in it, right? There is no support and there is no trade in it. Support is way far below. It is at 96. So if it falls down to 96, then we may find an opportunity and then we can create an entry point. It will be a good stock for some duration, but not right now. Remember that. Okay. So, I mean, if you look into the market space, there is only selling except Maruti, where I see a buying that is happening. All other places, there is only selling. I mean, TCS, which was positive in the morning, even that is negative, right? All the space is dominant by, selling. Even, but in all those given circumstances also, NIT Tech has still done well today. NIT Tech has also done good today, right? But this is a huge big candle. If you entered here, then it's fine. If you did not, then you've lost the train. You missed the train. You can't ride this moving train because it's slow down after that. So today I don't think so there is much to share. Let's see how market reacts, because to me, until market crosses this barrier, right? And this barrier, which is 10,000, first it has to cross in future 10,400, then it has to cross in future 10,430. If it crosses that, then the market is positive. Otherwise, market doesn't have a direction today, right? This is what I understand. But once again, let's go to the 5 minutes and let's see various time frames. What's happening in each time frame? So in 5 minutes, it seems to be taking resistance again, second time, right? Nifty is struggling. Nifty is trying to find the support. Here in 30 minutes, it's kind of taking a support, but then there is a resistance in the form of pivot point. I'm going through each and every time frame and seeing what's happening in Nifty. Now here again, there's a resistance that Nifty is experiencing in the form of this pivot point, right? And then let's go to 1 day. In 1 day, what's happening? 1 day, there is nothing which we could say, okay, that's a resistance, but definitely 1 hour shows me there is a resistance. 30 minutes shows me there is a resistance, and definitely 50 minutes shows me there is a huge resistance here. And 5 minutes, if I'm going to the shorter time frame, if this barrier is crossed, then only Nifty will be going in the upward direction, right? So there is not much of clarity, so stay out. A best way out here could be sell a call option or put option, or whichever option. Selling could be a better idea today, right? But stay out, watch, like see how your stocks are performing. So maybe that will give you a better idea. So this is what I wanted to share, guys. Enjoy your day. Have fun, because there is nothing much to share today. There's nothing happening in the market. And if you ask me, I have a little negative bias. I don't have a positive bias. I am expecting market to give another fall, right? Another fall. How many points? So if it is at minus 44, I believe another 20, 30 points, it should definitely be able to. If it crosses this barrier, it should go down by those many points, right? So otherwise, I don't see anything more happening here. So that's about it today. Enjoy your day. And if you want to learn something, you can visit my website, because we are definitely closing our live webinars, but giving you many more opportunities in different formats. So go to my website, which is stockprotraining.com, and talk to my team. And you have the Telegram number, WhatsApp number, phone, email, etc. And join. I mean, they will help you out. Whenever we're starting something new, you will get to hear from us and take that opportunity and learn. So, good day, guys. Enjoy. There is nothing much to do today. I'm waiting and watching, but if you ask me, my personal bias, it is negative. I am on sell side, and I would wait. I'm waiting for a more confirmation. If I get more confirmation, I probably will short. Many of my members have already shorted in the morning itself because they were according to our strategy, the sell has come in the morning itself, right? So with this, I want to sign off. We'll meet tomorrow again. Good day. Bye bye.